Tonight, we begin slowly, gently, together. There is nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to solve. This moment is enough. Allow your body to settle. Allow your breath to soften. And as you listen, simply be here. Life can feel heavy sometimes, not always in ways we can see, but in ways we quietly carry in our thoughts, in our memories, in the silent expectations we place upon ourselves. We carry responsibilities. We carry worries. We carry things that happened long ago. And sometimes, without even noticing, we begin to feel tired, not just in the body, but deep within the mind. Tonight is a moment to gently set some of that weight down. There is a quiet story of a traveler who walked along a long, winding road. On his back, he carried a large, heavy bag filled with stones. Each stone had a meaning. One was a regret. One was a mistake. One was something someone said long ago. Some stones were small, others were heavy, but together they weighed him down. Day after day, he continued walking, believing he had no choice, until one quiet evening, just like this one, he stopped. He placed the bag on the ground, and for the first time, he really looked at it. He asked himself, "Why am I still carrying this?" And in that moment, something shifted. Slowly, gently, he opened the bag. He picked up the first stone and simply let it fall. Then another, and another. With each stone, his body felt lighter. His breathing felt easier, and for the first time in a very long time, he felt free. Tonight, you are that traveler, and you are allowed to put things down. You do not have to carry everything, not every thought, not every memory, not every expectation. Some things were never meant to stay. They came to teach and then to leave. As you listen, notice your breathing. Slow, calm, steady. Each inhale bringing a sense of ease, each exhale releasing something. Perhaps you can imagine placing something down, a worry, a thought, a feeling. Just for tonight, you don't need to carry it. It will still be there tomorrow, if you need it. But for now, you can rest. There is an old saying, you cannot receive with a closed hand. And sometimes, letting go is simply opening your hand, allowing space for peace, allowing space for rest, allowing space for sleep. Your body is beginning to soften, your shoulders relaxing, your jaw unclenching, your eyes growing heavier, your mind becoming quieter, like a calm ocean at night. Thoughts may still come, and that is okay, but you do not need to follow them. You can simply watch as they drift like clouds slowly passing. There is nothing to hold on to, nothing to fix, nothing to chase. Only this moment, calm, quiet, still. And as you continue listening, your body becomes heavier, your breathing slows, your thoughts fade, and sleep begins to come closer, gently, naturally, just like letting go. And as you rest here, you may begin to drift deeper, softer, quieter, into a place of peace where nothing is required and everything is okay. Tonight, we continue gently. There is no rush, no pressure, just a quiet unfolding, like the night sky slowly revealing its stars. Take a slow breath in and let it go, allowing your body to sink deeper, allowing your mind to soften even more. There is a lesson in life that many people spend years learning, and that lesson is this: not everything can be controlled. We try, we plan, we think, we worry, believing that if we just try hard enough, we can shape everything exactly as we want. But life has its own rhythm, its own timing, its own quiet intelligence. And sometimes, the more we try to control, the more we become tired. Imagine holding water in your hands. If you grip too tightly, it slips away. But if you hold gently, it stays. Life is the same. It asks for gentle hands, not tight ones. There is a quiet story of a farmer who planted seeds in his field. Each day, he would visit the soil, checking, watching, waiting. He watered the seeds, he cared for them. But after a few days, he became impatient. He wondered, why are they not growing faster? And so, in his impatience, he gently pulled at the sprouts, trying to help them grow. But instead, he damaged them, and the plants stopped growing. Sometimes in life, we do the same. We try to force things, rush things, control outcomes. But growth does not respond to force. It responds to patience, to time, to trust. There is an old proverb: no matter how long the night, the morning will come. This is a reminder that life moves forward even when we are not controlling it. The sun rises, the seasons change, the tides flow, all without effort, all without force. And so tonight, you are invited to release control. Not all at once, just a little, gently. Perhaps there is something you have been trying to control, an outcome, a situation, a future. Imagine placing it down, just for this moment. You don't have to solve it tonight. You don't have to figure it out. You can simply rest. There is a quiet strength in letting go. It is not weakness, it is trust. Trust that life can carry some things for you. Trust that not everything depends on you. Trust that things can unfold in their own time. As you breathe, feel your body relaxing even more. Your shoulders soft, your arms heavy, your legs sinking, your entire body supported, your mind becoming quieter, like a river flowing slowly. There is nothing to control here, nothing to manage, nothing to fix. Just the gentle rhythm of your breath, in and out, slow, calm, steady. Another quiet story tells of a sailor who tried to command the wind. He shouted at the sky, demanding the wind change direction. But the wind did not listen, until one day he learned he could not control the wind, but he could adjust his sails. And in that moment, everything became easier. Life is like the wind. You do not need to control it. You only need to move with it, gently, calmly. And as you listen, your thoughts begin to slow, drifting, fading, softening. Whatever remains can wait. Tomorrow will come. But for now, this moment is for rest. Your breathing slows. Your body grows heavier. Your mind becomes still. And as control gently fades away, sleep begins to come closer, softly, quietly, naturally, just like the night, just like the calm, just like letting go. Tonight, we move a little deeper, slowly, gently, into a quiet space where the past can begin to soften. Take a slow breath in and let it go, allowing your body to rest even more, allowing your mind to become lighter. The past can feel very real. Sometimes it feels as though it is still happening. Memories replay, moments return, words echo. And without noticing, we begin to relive things that are no longer here. But there is a quiet truth, a gentle truth. The past no longer exists. It lives only in thought. It cannot touch you. It cannot change you unless you hold on to it. Imagine holding a book filled with old chapters, chapters of mistakes, chapters of pain, chapters of things you wished had been different. You can keep reading those same pages again and again, or you can gently close the book and allow a new page to begin. There is a quiet story of a woman who kept a letter filled with painful words. Every night she would open it and read it again. Each time the pain returned. Each time the wound felt fresh. One evening, she paused. She looked at the letter and softly asked herself, "Why am I choosing to feel this again?" And in that moment, something shifted. She folded the letter, placed it away, not because it didn't matter, but because she mattered more. Letting go of the past does not mean forgetting. It does not mean pretending that nothing happened. It simply means choosing peace, choosing to stop reopening old wounds, choosing to rest instead of reliving. There is an old proverb: when the past calls, let it go to voicemail, because it has nothing new to say. Tonight, you are allowed to stop answering. You are allowed to let those old echoes fade as you breathe. Feel your body softening, your chest rising and falling. Calm, steady, gentle. Imagine placing your memories into a flowing river, one by one, gently. You do not need to push them. The river will carry them, slowly, peacefully, away. Another quiet story tells of a man who carried a burning coal. He held onto it tightly, believing it would harm someone else, but the only person it burned was him. The past can be like that coal. The more tightly we hold on to it, the more it hurts. And the moment we release it, the pain begins to fade. You do not have to carry old pain into new days. You do not have to bring yesterday into tonight. This moment is new. This breath is new. This night is new. And you are allowed to begin again, softly, gently, without pressure. As your body relaxes deeper, your mind begins to quiet, thoughts becoming slower, lighter, more distant, like leaves floating on water, drifting away. There is nothing you need to hold on to, nothing you need to revisit, nothing you need to fix tonight. Only rest, only calm, only stillness. Your breathing slows, your body feels heavy, your mind becomes quiet, and the past gently fades like a distant memory as sleep begins to come closer. Soft, calm, like a peaceful night, like a quiet ending, like letting go. Tonight, we continue gently, moving deeper into softness, into acceptance, into peace. Take a slow breath in and release it, allowing your body to become heavier, allowing your thoughts to slow down. There is a quiet pressure that many people carry, the pressure to be perfect, to do everything right, to never make mistakes, to always appear strong. But perfection is an illusion. No one lives without mistakes. No one walks through life without falling, without learning, without growing slowly. There is a story of a potter who shaped clay with his hands. One of his pots cracked slightly in the firing process. It was no longer perfect, so he set it aside. But one day, a traveler came by and used the cracked pot to carry water. And something beautiful happened. Along the journey, flowers began to grow on the side of the road where water dripped from the crack. What was once seen as broken became a source of beauty. Life often works the same way. What we think are flaws can become strengths. What we think are mistakes can become lessons. What we think are weaknesses can become wisdom. There is a gentle proverb. A tree is known by its fruit, not its shape. Meaning, what matters is not how perfect something looks, but what it becomes. And you are growing. Even now. Even in silence. Even in rest. You do not need to be perfect to be valuable. You do not need to have everything figured out to be worthy. You do not need to rush your becoming to be enough. As you breathe, notice your body relaxing, your shoulders softening, your hands loosening, your jaw unclenching. Imagine gently setting down the idea of perfection, like placing a heavy object on the ground and stepping away from it. You don't need it here. Not tonight. Not in this moment. There is another quiet story of a young student who always tried to be the best. But no matter how much he studied, he felt it was never enough. He became tired, anxious, restless, until one day his teacher said softly, "You are not a machine made for perfection. You are a human made for learning." And those words changed everything, because learning allows mistakes, allows rest, allows growth. Perfection does not allow any of these. And so tonight, you are not asked to be perfect. You are only asked to rest. As your breathing slows, feel your mind becoming quieter, thoughts fading, softening, drifting like clouds in a wide sky, slowly passing. There is nothing to fix, nothing to improve, nothing to correct. Just this moment, just this breath, just this stillness. Another gentle reminder from life itself is that even nature is not perfect. Trees grow uneven. Rivers bend unexpectedly. Storms arrive without warning. Yet everything remains beautiful. You are part of that same nature, not separate from it. So you are allowed to be imperfect, to be unfinished, to be in progress, and still to be at peace. As your body becomes heavier, your thoughts grow slower, Your awareness softens, and the need for perfection begins to dissolve. Quietly, gently, like mist in the morning sun, leaving only calm, leaving only rest, leaving only you. And as sleep draws closer, there is nothing left to prove, nothing left to fix, nothing left to be. Only peace, only stillness, only letting go. Tonight, we go even deeper into quietness, into softness, into safety. Take a slow breath in and release it gently, allowing your body to feel supported, allowing your mind to feel safe enough to relax. Fear is something every human knows. It comes in many forms. Worry about the future, fear of failure, fear of loss, fear of not being enough. But fear is not always truth. Often, it is just a thought, trying to protect you. There is a quiet story of a small village where a young boy was afraid of the dark. Every night, he would ask his mother, "What if something is out there?" And she would smile softly and light a small candle. She said, "The darkness is only absence of light, and even the smallest light changes everything." So the boy learned to sleep beside a gentle light, and slowly his fear faded, not because the darkness disappeared, but because he learned it was never truly dangerous. There is an African proverb, "You cannot cross the sea by standing at the shore afraid." Fear keeps us still, but life asks us to move gently forward. As you listen, notice your body. You are safe right now. Nothing is happening. Nothing is required of you. Only this moment exists. And in this moment, you can rest. Fear often lives in the future, in what-if thoughts. What if something goes wrong? What if I fail? What if I am not ready? But right now, there is only breath, only stillness, only calm. Another gentle story of a traveler walking through a forest. He heard strange sounds and began to fear. His mind imagined danger everywhere. But when morning came, he saw the truth. The monsters he feared were only branches moving in the wind. And he realized most fear is created in the mind, not in reality. As you breathe now, allow your body to relax even more. Your shoulders soften, your chest loosens, your breathing slows. You are safe. You are here. You are resting. Imagine now a soft, warm light around you, like a gentle glow, protecting you, calming you. And within this light, fear cannot grow, worry cannot stay, tension begins to fade. There is nothing you need to defend against, nothing you need to prepare for right now. Just this safe space, just this breath, just this moment. And slowly,
your thoughts begin to quiet, drifting, fading, softening, like distant echoes, becoming quieter and quieter. Fear no longer feels close. It feels far away, like something you once heard, in another place, in another time. And now, only calm remains, only peace remains, only stillness remains. As your body becomes heavier, your mind becomes softer, and sleep begins to gently approach, quietly, safely, naturally, like a soft wave, carrying you inward, into rest, into calm, into letting go.
Tonight,